Hello everybody, welcome to today's class. A whole lot of people have been asking why are we not doing educational videos, and that's the reason why we're doing this. So today we're actually studying the easiest jump English questions, which I call emphatic stress. Now in your questions, out of the 60 OBJs you're facing, 5 of your questions are going to be on emphatic stress. And may I tell you that this is the easiest question you can answer in JAMB. So imagine if you know the whole 5 emphatic stress question. That means you've gotten 5 over 5 out of the emphatic question. Now, emphatic stress may be used in a sentence to compare, connect, or clarify things. Now, note that the word emphatic stress is gotten from 2 words, the word emphasis and the word stress. So the most important thing you need to know that they are actually laying emphasis on a particular word and it is being stressed. So this is going to help you understand how to answer this question. Now it says usually emphatic stress singles out the word that the speaker considers the most important, and in this case even a function word may become stress. Emphatic stress is the placement of articulatory prominence or emphasis on a word in a sentence. Now one thing I want you to know about this question is any word that is being stressed out most times in your question is usually written either in bold statement or it's being colored or is italicized, so you can know. Now one thing you need to know is that any word that is stressed, you need to read the options and find the ones that gradually asks a real question about the stressed word, or probably something close to being interrogative or somehow oppose the word that was stressed. Yes, I know you're a bit confused, but when we look at some examples you're going to understand it better. So let's look at the first example. Now look at this question. It says John's watch is made of gold. Now notice the word gold, it's been stressed. The emphatic stress is on the word gold. Now let's look at the options. Option A says, is John's watch made of silver? Option B says, whose watch is made of gold? Option C says, what is made of gold? D says, is John's necklace made of gold? Now let me show you something. The stressed word is on gold, so the emphatic stress word is on gold. Now that is why you have to look for an interrogative statement that asks a question about the word gold. Now it says, is John's watch made of silver? Now notice it here, they had to replace gold with silver, so you can now see it's like is interrogating the emphatic stressed word, is asking question about what John's watch is made of. John's watch is made of gold. Now the option A is saying, is John's watch made of silver? And the stressed word is on gold, so by right A is the answer. But let's look at other option. Whose watch is made of gold? Now on option B, assuming John was the stress word, then B is the answer. Notice it said whose watch is made of gold, but because the stress word is not actually John, then B is wrong. C says what is made of gold. Now in option C, if watch was the stressed word, then C would have been the answer. Notice it says what is made of gold, then you can now say John's watch is made of gold. But here we don't have watch as a stressed word. Then D says, is John's necklace made of gold? Now in D, assuming watch is also the stressed word, D would have been correct, saying is John's necklace. That is, it's interrogating watch. But like I said, the stressed word is on gold, so you have to choose is John's word made of silver, which is actually interrogating the question. Now, one other way to know the answer without wasting much time. Now, since the stress word is on good, look for which of the answer that does not have gold, and it is only A, where John's watch is made of silver. That is actually your answer. In less than 3 seconds, you can answer, choose A as your answer, and you're going to the next one. Okay, let's look at more example. I know you'll be able to get these ones faster. Okay, so now this is another question. It says, last week football was very exciting. Now, option A says, was yesterday football match very exciting? B, was last week's tennis match very exciting? C, was last week's football match very dull? D, was last week's football training very exciting? Now C, the stress word is on exciting. So the first thing I'm going to do is look for the word that does not have exciting. C is the answer. And since the stress is on exciting, I'll look for a word asking question about the match, not using the word exciting. Now the answer is, was last week's football match very dull? So the rest all have exciting, so it doesn't really give me the answer I want. So C is the correct answer to this question. Yes, I believe you understand emphatic stress well, but nevertheless, let's still try more example to be sure you understand it very well. Okay, look at this question. It says she works at the hospital. So look for anything that doesn't really use the word work. So who works at the hospital? No, the emphatic stress is on work, so A is wrong. Where does she work? No, the emphatic stress is on work, so we cannot choose B. Does she work at the hospital? No, this one is actually not still the answer. What does she do at the hospital? Now, if you check A to C, they contain the word work, which is actually the stress word. Therefore, we shouldn't choose that. D is the correct answer. What does she do at the hospital? And it answers the question, she works at the hospital. And that shows you that emphatic stress is actually looking for the word that interrogates whatever is the answer or whatever is the question, making emphasis on the stress word. Okay, now we still have more examples, don't worry. After now, you're not going to fail emphatic stress again. The old man is a messenger. Who is the messenger? A. B says, is the young man a messenger? C, is the old woman a messenger? D, is the old man a typist? Therefore, D is the answer. Our emphatic stress is on the word messenger. Therefore, we need to look for the word that does not have messenger and also replaces messenger asking a question which looks somewhat opposite. Is the old man a typist? No, the old man is a messenger. Now, before I continue, please, we're going to be releasing more videos. You are going to learn very well. You're going to pass your JAMB very well this year. Scroll down on this YouTube channel. There's a subscribe button you're going to see below. Click subscribe and click on that bell, because as we release videos, you're going to get our videos so that you can study and pass very well. Okay, then let's look at more examples, but we're not going to waste much time on this question. Now look at this question. Bukola's uncle is a strict teacher. A says, is Bukola uncle a street cook? Is Bukola aunt a strict teacher? C, is Tunde uncle a strict teacher? Is Bukola uncle an easygoing teacher? Option A to D all have uncle except B. So the answer is on B, which says, is Bukola aunt a strict teacher? The reason is because the stressed word is on uncle. Now the next question says, last week football was very exciting. So if we are looking, we'll be looking for where we don't have exciting, something that stresses the word and asks the question replacing exciting. Was yesterday football match very exciting? No, that's not the answer. Was last week's tennis match very exciting? No, that's not the answer. Was last week's football match very dull? Now, dull is actually replacing exciting, asking a question. Therefore, C is the answer. This says, was last week's football training very exciting? That's still wrong because we're looking for the word that answers the question. Unexciting. Sorry. The next question says, my mother brought a bicycle yesterday. Which of the word doesn't contain bicycle? Let's be fast about this one. B contains bicycle, C contains bicycle, D contains bicycle, A doesn't contain bicycle. That's the answer. Besides, he's also asking the question about what my mother bought yesterday. What did my mother buy yesterday? So the rest we're still laying emphasis on bicycle, so you don't choose them as your answer. Then the next question, okay, she works at the hospital. Okay, we've already done this. Then the old man is the messenger. We've also done it. Okay, look at this question. Amina went to Abuja by air. By right, the stress word is on Amina, so I'm going to look for what asks a question and probably replaces Amina. Something like, is Tokbe, did Tokbe go to Abuja? That should be something like this. But let's see what it says. Is Amina going to Abuja? That's not the answer. Who went to Abuja by air? Yes, I think I can choose that as my answer because it's asking me, laying emphasis as who went. Another way you can see the answer is, did Tokbe go to Abuja? Assuming we have that too, that could also be the answer. C says, did Amina go to Abuja by road? No, that's not the answer. Did Amina go to just by air? That's also not the answer. So I believe you understand emphatic stress now. Now you're beginning to smile. So we're going to be releasing more videos on English classes. So like I said, scroll down below this channel. You're going to see subscribe and you're going to see a bell beside it. Click subscribe and also click the bell. We'll be releasing more video content for you to study, and we believe as you watch these videos on these short courses we release, you're going to be learning very much. Thank you. I believe emphatic stress is much easy now. Watch out for more videos from us. Thank you and God bless.